you what they had and the way they finished against St. John's. And Seton Hall stem the tide a little bit, try to get this tempo under control right off the bat.
UConn won the first meeting. That was back on January 13th in Newark, New Jersey, 69-64, and you got a foul right out of the gate on A.J. Stanton McCrary. It's his first.
And that first game, Dave, though, wasn't as convincing as you would think for a UConn team. Yes, the point spread was close, but also, you know, this is a Seton Hall team that only made 1 3 in that game. And for it to be only a 5-point game, to me, that would draw some concerns if you're UConn.
They had a chance late, did Seton Hall, to convert with another. Here's Mullins going hard to the basket. I tell you what, this Mullins.
Yeah, he needs some bad food in that body.
The bringer of rain is what Danny Early calls him because of that high arcing jump shot, which we're going to see a lot of today.
High calories, cholesterol. You need something to put some fat on that body.
Going hard to the basket. Tied up. And boy, it's like a maze in there and a fight for it. Fisher involved with Caravan. And a possession arrow will keep it right here for Seton Hall.
Well, that was should have been a turnover either way. It traveled a few times on the drive and then the pivot. And then the tie up there after throwing it to UConn. Fisher, these are those games, I know the pace it's not a fast Seton Hall team, but when you get in the half court, you have to kind of maintain that same pace. You can't be in a hurry.
I was told that it's my first time seeing Seton Hall this year, but I said if they can keep it in the half court, they're going to be really difficult to handle.
This game under 60 is scary if you're UConn against this Seton Hall team.
Shot clock down to 1, and shot clock violation.
Well, there's our answer. Can they pick up where they left off in their last game, UConn? And that is a resounding yes. That is what they did defensively against St. John's.
There's Mullins. 27 minutes against St. John's, 9 points. Didn't shoot it really well on Wednesday, 3 for 9. Boy, he's been a difference maker. Solo ball. Gets it out to Demary. Here's Caravan. Reed was the difference maker the other night. I mean, you want to talk about a force multiplier down low. Man, oh man. And that's what I know the last time I'd seen Danny and UConn, he was talking about they're going to be, when he gets to that point where he's a dominant physical presence, forget about it.
Yeah, I mean, he's at the mercy at times, as you saw there, when he's catching the ball in the clock, and then where his teammates go after he catches it. You have to get out of his way. You have to lift. In that case, it was solo ball.
That's a great setup. Well done by A.J. And it's finished off with the dunk. Two minutes in. Here's Mullins. Mullins, quick jumper in and out. And a rebound off the hands of Payne.
They all look like they're going in, though, Dave.
Yep. Oh, good look down low from Clark. Spinning Fisher, tough shot.
Good D. So Fisher had a 3-footer, but turned over the left shoulder and turned it into a 6-footer. Sometimes be able to use both those hands down low.
Demary wants to get to the basket, gives it to Reed. Get Demary outside. The big fella work.
Yep, lift. Yeah, great job. Demary did a nice job. You throw the ball inside, now you lift. Now the defense can't dig back down or you know, it's not in the eye line of Reed. Here's a great play. I love this play because it's on the left side. So you know if you stay lifted, you stay spaced, even for a Seton Hall team that's not a great three-point shooting team, defensively, your instincts are to stay home on the perimeter, and that's what opens up that lane. Love that play from that left side.
Payne guarding against Reed. What a battle. Fouled him. His second. And Shaheen Holloway going to get to his bench.
I don't know what the call was. It was and Shaheen, I think, is in the same boat. Well, he's talking to Matt Potter right now, one of our officials, and Matt said he wrapped him up. That's when you really got to keep your hands high. You almost have to give your body up, Dave. I know, listen, it's a hard game. It's a physical game. You almost have to keep your hands up stick that chest out, anytime you bring those hands down, it's an easy one for the officials to call.
Reed coming up a 20-point, 11 rebound, 8 defensive performance, 3 assists, 6 blocks, 2 steals Wednesday against St. John's. Since Bud Clark in a hurry. Early going here at Stores, Connecticut. And Reed with the steal. Got numbers too. Big man taking it to the hole, and then they benefit with Mullins being on the right side. He comes up with the bucket.
You got to give that up if you're Reed early. Got away with one there. You got to give it up, and you know what happens? And I know I'm aging both of us, Dave. Stockton to Malone. Every time Karl Malone, and kids at home, go ahead and Google Karl Malone, John Stockton. Malone would give it up, Stockton would give it right back for a dunk.
Exactly. Clark shot partially blocked. Here comes UConn again. Caravan ready to go nuts when he scores. Had his number put up. Seat of honor. Down low, Reed in his territory. Operating the way he wants to. 7-2 lead. No timeout. Crowd on its feet here at Stores.
Seton Hall just has to run their stuff. They've seen this all season long. They played from behind. They played from ahead. The noise is not going to bother them. Hand check.
There's a bump.
That's a hand check. That's an easy one. That's a good one for Stanton McCray because he understands that Braylon Mullins may not be as quick as him laterally. You have to run your stuff, but you also have to be a basketball player, meaning when you have an advantage, you feel it, you got to put that ball on the floor. Great play there by 14 in blue.
Mullins foul his first.
I think that's the best way you combat the defense of UConn is you make them defend.
Oh, did you see the fend off with the left-hand rebound? Bud Clark fade away from in tight. Nicely done.
It gets great elevation, and you know, sometimes you say create space. Coaches will tell you to create some space with the dribble. You can create it off the jump where you lean back just a little, as long as you're square and you get enough air under it. Great play there by Bud Clark.
Good matchup, Clark against Demary. Clark, boy, he's taking all kinds of bumps, elbows. Reed, ball coming up the curl. Give it to Reed, going in, missed it, and had it knocked away. And they got an injured Seton Hall player. He's got 4 on 5 and a timeout called. Kind of guy, they want every call. They're even having a laugh at mid-court right now. They want every call. So does every basketball player, but these guys take it to extreme.
They're not even saying, hey, just be consistent both ends. Each one saying, no, I need this call. You have to call this for us. It's awesome.
There's Simpkins up top. Down low, they go to Fisher. Boy, he took it in deep, and it pays off.
Again, it helps the pace. So now you get fouled, you get to the foul line. Now you can set up your full court pressure. And this helps the pace. And UConn's not, listen, most teams aren't playing against full court pressure, and it comes off after the ball goes in, but you still have to think about how you're getting the ball in. And UConn this season at times has really struggled with that. We just don't practice that a lot.
Yeah. Here's Ball. Solo Ball. It's an explosive games.
Press breakers are not a huge part of practices nowadays.
Good defense by Clark. Shot clock down inside of 3-2. Long shot by Mullins, no. And Fisher looked like Fisher knocked it off the forehead of Clark. It'll be UConn ball.
Now, this is what makes UConn tough too. You know, higher percentage shot, I would say, because it's Mullins taking that shot. But now you have to finish a play against them. That's their point guard. Silas Demary's digging it out for an offensive rebound, Dave, when most guards are running back to get on defense.
Absolutely. Here's Reed. Solo Ball. Thought about it. Gives it to Reed. They come after him, and they steal it.
Be cleaner
back
with those
the
passes.
other way. Going hard. Missed the shot big time right there.
Got to be more efficient with your passes to Reed.
Simpkins couldn't finish it. Loose ball. Caravan, no. Rebound Bowl. Solo. Well, he's a left-hander, missed it coming in from the right.
For that. I'm sure they have some terrific shooters on this team. It's just not the system and the positions that this coaching staff at Seton Hall put them in. And it's worked.
Not a lot of scoring. Almost 6 minutes gone by. Dave Sims, Donnie Marshall, and crew here in Stores, Connecticut. Campbell Pavilion. Campus still snowy. University of Connecticut.
It's balmy here today, though, Dave.
Coming up near 50.
Yeah, it's at least 40.
Peel off that winter coat. Bud Clark, no, and a rebound. Knocked around, and Mullins comes up with it.
Tariba, a different animal than Terrace Reed. He's going to play a little bit higher above that rim.
Tariba, number 12. Eric Ryder.
Not as physical. You still got to play him, though.
Woo. How about Caravan going with the drive with the half hook? So Caravan with his first bucket. Crowd rising to its feet here, an 11-7 lead. Clark down low. Wide open jump shot is good for Seton McCrary.
Remember, we talked about it last time they met. There was only one three-pointer made by Seton Hall, so they've matched that.
Well, they're hanging close here. Third consecutive time Seton Hall's been up here for senior day. Ball off the curl, airballed it, and it's out of bounds. UConn 51-24 over Seton Hall. It's got a lot of basketball. Look at this battle here. Boy, Clark can get in your face. Kid out of West Philly, West Catholic High School. Demary probing. Reed. Jaden Ross in the game number 23 for UConn. Here's Caravan trying to shake free. Dribbles into traffic step. Throws it up, didn't get iron. Reed is there, headed, blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Keep it right here. UConn ball with 2 seconds on the shot clock. They're taking it right into the Lions' den and not getting much out of it.
Well, listen, this is a Seton Hall team that leads the league in block shots. I'm not sure what the scouting report says.
Ball off the curl, left it short. Reed has it taken away. Fisher, boy, they are scrapping inside, aren't they? Simpkins, 10 minutes to go here in the first half. 12-11. Nice look inside, bump. Harris gave and make that Hines for him.
Yeah, very talented, alert, smart basketball player.
Yeah, 12 points, 10 rebounds against Georgetown.
And communicative. It's what I really like about young players. You can kind of get a sense of their character and their confidence when you see them talking.
Caravan up top. Still hasn't got him free yet. Solo ball, boy, he's desperate to score here.
Closeout still, Dave.
It's been great. Reed backed in, might have got away with a couple steps. Ball trying to get free, 6 on the shot clock. Ross, his first shot is good. Wow, Jaden Ross with that shot clock running down.
He has been a terrific bright spot for UConn from behind the arc this year. Not just with his feet set, he can come catch and shoot. He can one dribble into that three-point shot and has really worked diligently on it, and it's proving in games.
Dr. Simpkins, the lefty, deals way outside and hits.
Simpkins can shoot it too, Dave.
Wow, that's a big-time shot.
Beautiful
it's his
stroke.
36th three-pointer, 38%.
Yeah, not afraid.
Not afraid at all. Boy, he teed that up quickly. 17-14 to Hall. Down low, somebody missed an assignment, nicely converted.
Probably a part of Terrace Reed's game he doesn't get enough credit for. He can look over the defense and make the right decision when he's up top.
And I think this crowd realizes that Seton Hall came to play here today. UConn, here's shot by Seton McCrary. Back the other way. Down low. There's Caravan. That's a great look up top. Great look by Demary. He's got 4 points, Caravan. He was able to escape. Back and forth we go, 18-17.
Well, as it gets louder in the building, the communication has to be better for Seton Hall. Those are 2 terrific possessions for UConn. Sharing that basketball and not doing it with the dribble, but with the killer passes.
Boy, going hard to the basket. There's no, it could be a foul or
knock down more jumpers, and Sheen still has a little bit of handle to go by him.
He's pressured by the Hall. Demary being guarded by Clark. 19-18. Caravan still trying to shake free. Has not had a couple drives to the basket. It's Mullins that cut him off. ball. Oh, passed up the shot to Caravan. Had it blocked. Blocked by Fisher. Saved inbounds by Simpkins to the trailer Simpkins. Clark got deep. Little guy in traffic. Fade away, and it's good.
Adjusted really, really well. That's his sweet spot. He gets you in there. He stops on a dime, you back up, and then he fades away just enough to create that space. Got that one over the front of the rim that time.
He's got 4 points.
Look at the pointing and talking. Hands up. Running at guys.
Ball. Nothing doing there. Kept alive by Reed.
Demary again, though, sticking his nose in for an offensive rebound.
Caravan lets it fly up top, and he hits a 3. That's his shot.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He's got 7.
Can't be short on that, and really no complaint from Shaheen Holloway. He knows you're going to see a couple of those a game from Alex Caravan. That was beyond NBA range.
Sure was.
You don't want to stretch out that far, so now it opens up some lanes. You got to just contest it late, hope he misses.
39%er from deep.
Yeah.
Score tied at 21. Clark, a lot of, oh, he got him on the shoulder. He's been wedging people out. That's been his game to shake free. Does a good job there.
The difference is he's been against taller guys. This time he's against a little bit shorter guy and more stout, and Demary does a nice job. Gets himself back into it.
Yeah,
Clark didn't really even, he had him beat. You didn't even have to put that shoulder into him, but good defense by Demary. Good call, too.
Mullins. Ross into the corner for Demary. And off the foot.
Boy, they just know how to be pests with those hands. Put that ball in front of you, they're taking it or knocking it off your foot or leg.
It's almost like they have an extra pair out there, like they're playing 6-on-5. 21 all. Williams. Hines back in the game. Hines taking it all away. Got it down deep, put it up, and a travel.
We've seen this earlier. Fisher kind of did the same thing, got a little bit too sped up in the half court. You got it where you want it. You're playing at a really good tempo. You know, you want to come down and compound your problems after UConn makes a big bucket.
Hurley making a play call. Demary checks it. Here's Reed way outside. Under 5.5 to play here, first half. Here's Ross. Trying to get it to Reed. Back to Caravan. Drives to the hole. Draws traffic. Ross way outside. Back rim. No good. Look at it. Gang rebound by Seton Hall. 3 guys on 1 ball. Bud Clark speeding things up.
A lot of hands on him, too. Wow, you could call a couple of hand checks there.
Wow, there's a wedge off. Another wedge off. And almost got to go to tap. This goal. What a play by Hines. On the way down, he tipped it up and in. He's got 4.
Wow. Seton Hall, they are relentless. Getting downhill, fighting for those rebounds.
Caravan, that's his money maker right there.
And Alex Caravan, that is a layup for him. If you don't know by now, from straight on up top.
Oh, forget it.
It is a layup for number 11 in white.
140th start. 2-time national champion. Traffic, bodies on the floor, and it's going to be UConn ball. Wow. So
7 turnovers for Seton Hall.
Caravan's got the last 8 points.
And you're down 1.
Yeah.
7 turnovers.
Demary with the clock approaching 4 minutes. Lost to Demary, guarded by Clark. Takes him deep. Into traffic. How about that defense? Wow. Staten, McCray, Clark. Alley-oop. Hey now. What a play. Josh Rivera with the finish.
When we talk about their pace, they're one of the slower teams in America, but they will take opportunities, as you saw there.
But they did. Good defense at the other end. Got it started. Demary turns the corner. What a sequence that was. Caravan, they run at him this time. Goes deep, gives it up. Mullins gets deep in the lane. Fade, fire, got it.
Beautiful. Moves with an efficiency of an NBA pro. get you in. Little Dirk Nowitzki fall away.
Love it.
What a game we have here.
There it is, 6 points for him, 2 for 5. Approaching 3 minutes to go. 1 point lead, UConn, number 6 in the country, number 1 in the Big East by half game. Here's Hines, hard to the basket, and Reed. Here we go with Demary. Solo ball, boy, his game's been quiet. Oh, and Reed comes up with that loose ball. They got it right back. 12 on the shot clock. Caravan thought about it. Goes in traffic. Reed down low. Block, but a foul before.
Give me the ball and let me kind of go to work and make a decision, and look what he does.
Reed 21 and 9 last time these teams met. 1 point game here. Approaching 2.5 to go here in the first half. Defense, look at this, boy. I mean, hand to hand here, boy. They like driving it hard to the middle. Fade away, won't go. Kept alive by Seton Hall. And lost momentarily by Reed. Gets it back out. Go for the dunk, and it's a flip shot. It's in there by Rivera.
Josh Rivera is one of those go-get-it guys. Played a couple years at Fordham. Great athlete. You throw it up, he can do the right thing with it. I like that he just laid it up and didn't try to dunk that. He's a little extended, overextended, I should say.
Caravan, hard drive, runner's good.
He really did. He has built a career on not just knocking down threes, but that cute little floater in there, under control.
Very effective.
Those long arms, hard to block that.
He's got 12. UConn by a point. Bud Clark thought about the long shot. There's Rivera way outside, guarded by Caravan. Williams talking about deep. Look at that. What a stroke. What a stroke by Mike Williams III. 31-29, Seton Hall.
You got to respect it, though. You come out there with your hands down, Dave. You're almost forcing him to shoot it.
Reed, nice catch. Backs his way in, muscles his way in.
Tough.
And he missed the layup. He was right there.
That's a tough guard down there for Payne. He's given up a lot of LBs against Terrace Reed.
Inside a minute to go. Seton Hall by 2. There's Clark penetrating. Got away, maybe there's a fadeaway. Not enough there, and Demary with the rebound.
Great challenge by Terrace Reed.
Caravan steps into it. Money! Shaheen wants a timeout as Caravan puts UConn back up on top by a point.
Favor, and they're in a good spot.
Clark's done a really good job orchestrating, getting somebody set up. See what he does here.
They're patient on offense. They are effective. When they speed up, that's when they run into some problems.
He's going eye to eye with Demary. Here comes a pick. Clark, cross court. Rivera, back rim, no good. Hines rebounds, still got time. 7 on the clock. Hines in the lane, gets in there and scores. What a play. And a steal that might count. Nope.
A guy, a legitimate veteran in college basketball.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he did get that extra year. He was here a half season before he started playing, which helped him understand the lay of the land, what they went through. Even though he didn't play that year, he was still here a whole half year before, half season before he should have been. So that helped.
They get Mullins on the foul, and that'll be his 3rd. Let's mark that down at the 1947 mark. So Braylon Mullins,
I just
3rd leading scorer.
Dave, just for some perspective, against St. John's, last game, UConn scored their 33rd point with 6 minutes left in the first half. So we know how that game ended. They ended up scoring 72, but different game, different teams, and now Seton Hall starting to find their way from behind the arc.
A.J. Staton, McCray, 8 points. Four-point lead.
You worried about your cholesterol? Not Staton, Staton. We'll call him Staton. Statins are what you took before the game.
I did, by the way. I did get that in. I'm glad you. I've reached that stage, you know what I'm saying?
If you know, you know.
Here's Hines back in the game.
State McCray, great job with the little shot fake, show, and then slide to that corner. He's a terrific scorer. He's really found a nice role here, and it's more contact we see out front.
Adams almost got depleted. Reed, he's going hard to the basket. Hook shot works. What a game. Clark has done a very good job running the offense here.
That's a good overplay by Reed. See how Seton Hall can play out of that now that they're out of sorts a little bit. Didn't go to the side they wanted to.
Boy, how did he? Oh, nice setup. Beautifully done on the penetration by Clark. 9 points for Fisher. Check that. That was Hines. That was outstanding.
Look, this is a Seton Hall team that has 19 wins. You need a big, more importantly, you need a guard who can set the table, who can find his own, and can make those type of plays, basketball plays. That's no surprise to me that they have 19 wins when you watch them live and see the pieces they have.
Double team taken away. Seton McCray and Williams. No travel, loose ball, goes up the other way. Seton Hall comes out with it.
I like the no whistle. Sometimes refs get confused a little bit. They start to overreact, or the ball went up, there's a hand. I like the no call.
4-point lead. Clark.
Good D there by Ross. A smaller guard on him.
Fadeaway, got partially blocked, kept alive. Fought for, battle for it. Seton Hall's got it. Wow, what a sequence. Hard fadeaway, tough shot.
There's a
He's got
lot of
10.
contact down there, Dave, and Seton Hall continues to play through it. UConn has done the same thing. Terrace Reed has to be smart. When he gets that ball, you got to chest it. Those elbows have to go out wide, squeeze that ball. Too many strips down low.
6-point lead, quiet night or afternoon for solo ball. Here's Reed, going force against force, comes up short. Good job holding the fort there is Najee Hines.
Najee Hines is really turned into a terrific young player, and you have to in this league if you want to stay on the floor. That was great defense, as you mentioned, down there against Reed.
How about A.J. State McCray?
And this is State McCray, not to be confused with your medication you took earlier, Dave. Really nice follow-away, knocked down one from the corner. He's got all 3 levels, as they say.
And I like the way he did a step through.
Yeah,
and
side step
he
there.
Goes
and then
in there. He's unafraid. I like that. There he is with an outside jumper. No, rebound, Caravan.
Almost too open. Sometimes you have too much time to set, prepare yourself.
Ball way outside. He needed that. So did UConn for their psyche. He's got 5, but he's not had a lot of shots go in at all.
And you can see he's shaking his head just out of relief that one fell, to see it go through. And he's one of those guys, once one goes through, that basket gets bigger and bigger, and he gets some more confidence going.
There's Fisher. Williams. Fade and a fire, and it's good.
What?
Elijah Fisher, he's got 7.
I mean, their veterans have really stepped up Seton Hall. Obviously, Hines, the young man down low, has his work cut out for him, but their upperclassmen have really set the table, set the tone for Seton Hall today.
Seton Hall trying to return the favor. They lost at home. Here's ball way outside. Quick trigger, and it goes. He felt it. He's feeling it now. He could be on a roll.
Like I said, as soon as one goes through for solo ball, confidence rises. Just mentally, that hoop gets bigger, and now you feel like you're shooting into a hula hoop.
Lead was 6, down to 2. Clark in a hurry, lost it on the way up. Here's an opportunity for UConn. A 3 will give them the lead. There's Ross, stutters up, get the read, goes in hard, and missed the layup, gets the rebound, stays with it, take it away. What off?
You know what's around the corner from Big East tournament, Dave? I know you're thinking baseball. I'm thinking golf. And the only time you'll see me is,
you're already
is
booked.
by mistake or by appointment. After the season's over, that's the only time you'll see me.
How many foursomes have you booked already? Bounce it off his foot. That's a big turnover. Numbers here. Here's Ross. In a hurry. Go to the glass. Got it.
So they have such great athletes, not good, but great athletes, UConn, that they can get out in transition. We talked about it. They can win in so many different ways, and they can get back into games so quickly. Solo ball, one of those guys, 0 for 4 in the first, 2 for 2 in the second, and now Ross continuing what he did in the first.
See if Seton Hall can weather the storm. Crowd's back in it. 6-point lead gone. And wow, stepping right into it, Seton McCray.
Yeah, he's taken a bunch of those, though.
13 points for him.
And none of them really have been under duress. You know, hands down, those are easy ones to take and make when you've made a couple already, and you have a beautiful stroke like Seton McCray.
Demary takes advantage of the pick by Reed. Tip ball. It'll stay right here. UConn ball with 12 on the shot clock and almost 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, this is just awesome for Demary. Just puts it right on a little platter, and Ross does the rest.
There's Demary, shot clock at 5. Turns the corner, gives to Reed.
That help.
Outside Ross, 3 ball, no, kept alive.
Demary again.
Yep.
Man, oh man.
Boy, they really stay on Solo ball's right hand. He's left-handed. Here he is on his side, and can't get that one. And a rebound taken down by Mike Williams. Oh, good look in the corner, wide open, can't make it. Back-to-back misses from wide open space on the left side.
Demary just does such a beautiful job of sticking his nose in, keeping the ball alive, those offensive rebounds. There's no one really breaking out. UConn sends 5, or they keep 5 in the area to rebound. Woo.
Drawing the crowd is Demary.
He has, since he's been here, have been built. So many weapons, so many guys can hurt you. You fall asleep on a guy like Silas Demary, and you know he gets a trip to the foul line. Ball, we know. Obviously, Mullins now comes back in for an athletic Ross. It's
Simpkins comes into the Seton Hall lineup.
Wealth of riches on this UConn team, that's for sure.
McCray takes a seat. Demary looking for his first point, and he got it.
And by the way, Demery's first point, but he's affected the game in so many different ways with his passing and his on-ball defense.
It's a matchup right here.
Yeah.
Turn the corner, Clark.
That's another offensive right there that he got.
Good look. Woo! Too rich. Boy, there's bumping and grinding. Oh, look, and that paint.
Man.
Better get a passport to get in that paint.
Clark's got to be careful, though. He already got called for one offensive with that off arm. He got away with one there.
There's Caravan, one of his second touch the whole second half here. Trying to shake free. And throw it away, and there comes Seton Hall. Numbers. Going to stop and pop and hit.
When you look at Sheen Holloway, it's a look of you better make this, because we got 3-on-1, or you know where you'll be sitting if you don't.
He's got 6. 4-point lead for the Hall. Boy, he had a 3-on-1, a guy underneath for a layup. Almost a steal.
Look at that pressure.
Pluckett does a nice job to get on top of the screens. Ball, had it knocked away. He's had a tough game. Clark getting a play call from Shaheen Holloway. Under 12 to play here in regulation. 4-point lead. Mullins back in the game for UConn. 7 on the shot clock. Getting deep, lost it. What a turnover by the point guard, Bud Clark. UConn trying to take advantage. Here's Mullins, teeing it up. Deep 3, no, back rim, rebound to Reed. Caravan down deep. Muslim blocked by Hines. Get it out.
For Connecticut, the second half points, it's just the three-point line has been so huge for both of these teams today, and just trying to create momentum. And then again, another turnover. That's 12 for UConn.
Williams hard to the basket. A bump, offensive foul. It's a good call.
That's 12 turnovers for UConn and 11 for Seton Hall.
Wow.
So it's not a competition of who can turn it over the most, Dave. It's who can score the most points.
That's what we're told. That's what we're told.
Goodness gracious. Some teams just hate prosperity. You get a steal, you go the other way, and possessions. This is the time of year where you have to realize possessions are so valuable. They're so important. Everyone, no matter when it is during the game.
Mike Williams, that foul his third. Eric Ryba is in the game for Reed, who gets a rest. Coming up in 11 minutes to go here in the ballgame, the regulation. And it looks like a hold off of the ball.
Phil, they'll let you body, they'll let you get involved, but as soon as you start to grab, Bud Clark has to be better than that, and now he's going to get a seat.
Clark with the foul.
Maybe a little tired too. He's been fighting through a lot of screens. Could see a little bit of that.
Clark? Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But he's given as much as he's taken.
Absolutely.
Too.
Sometimes you need a little breather.
Demary to ball. Ryba tried to post up. Mullins, little roll there. Ryba down low, flips it up. Got a friendly bounce. To the line. Can't make it a three-point play. UConn here at home, down 2 to Seton Hall. State McCrae's been really good here for the Pirates. Williams, deep three. He's got another one. Oh, he stayed there and looked at it too, didn't he? With the pose, he's got 9.
He was the only guy to make the 3 in the first matchup, and that was only 1. Now he's feeling it a little bit.
Gets on top of the pick. Demary, boy, he has been harassed.
How about the defense, though? Moving your feet. No reaching in. Use your body.
Clock winding down, 10 on the shot clock. Well, he had a prayer. Mullins knows he's got to go. He's got 5 seconds. Smith, step back, blocked. That's a shot clock violation. Great defense by Tewan Simpkins.
How about that? Across the board, it started with Williams and the pressure on Demary out top. And then usually in situations, that was just terrific defense and forcing UConn to speed up and make them uncomfortable.
Seton Hall on a pretty good run here scoring-wise, hitting 4 of its last 5.
Usually UConn's really good underneath that 5-second clock.
Boy, nice catch there by Rivera. Seton McCrae feeling good. He's feeling good. He's got 16 points, and Hall has opened up its biggest lead at 8 points. Timeout, UConn.
What he did in the short time at Maryland, their success. I'm also not surprised at Seton Hall doing what they're doing this year under Shaheen Holloway. You get the right funds, you get the right NIL things situated, and look what can happen. Looking for the 20th win.
Ryba down low. And goes with the left hand.
So
Good
if you
setup.
can withstand the catch and not run the guard over, find your balance, it's an easy bucket. Really nice play out of timeout there.
Ryba's got 4, here's Williams. Williams give and go. And put back, no good. Put back goes that time. That time is Stephon Payne. Couple of tips and a second tap goes. Eight-point lead matches the longest. Here's Caravan with a rare touch here in the second half. Demary turns the corner. 12 shot clock. Game clock under 8.5. Smith way outside, shot clock at 5. Little panic time, trying to get free. Forces a shot, almost goes. Tip kept alive, but what do we got? A foul.
Small sample sizes, though, I think, for him, Dave.
Yes, for sure.
But still, that's efficient. Sometimes it's harder when you don't get as many looks.
Tell you what, he plays hard on defense. These guys, both sets of guards really commit to playing some strong defense. Down low, Hines. Hines, fade with the left, didn't go. They keep it alive and almost knocked out of bounds by the teammates, Smith and Caravan. UConn down here at home.
It's a big stop right here if Seton Hall can get it.
And not a surprise, Caravan, yes indeed. When in doubt, go to number 11. He's got 18.
You almost have to know that as an an opponent, though, he does find ways to dig them out of the holes that they get into UConn. Only his second attempt of this half.
And Shaheen Holloway going to call it.
Ready to erupt.
Oh, boy, yes, indeed. Seton's had the lead as big as 8. UConn has had to lead once here in the second half.
And they recognize that the crowd stands up immediately when that ball gets inbounded. Look at this.
Knocked away. That was quick hands by Demary.
They didn't hear me.
Take care of the ball.
Got to take care of the ball in this possession.
Blow the roof off of this place. A couple of buckets here. Here's Reed way outside. He's back in the game. Had a brief respite. Boy, he was free after the handoff. 10 on the shot clock. Demary looking for somebody to come free. Demary in traffic. Has it knocked away. Taken away by Clark. Clark. State McCray. Fade away. Doesn't get the roll this time. And Reed with the board.
Silas Demary has to understand, when you dribble down that right wing, there's no there.
Ooh, he had Mullins wide open. Caravan way outside. Parking lot range.
Alex Caravan today, 21 points, 8 of 11, 5 of 6 from 3, and has played every second of this game.
An 8-point lead down to 1 with 6:09 to go. Clark deep. Corner jump, no good. Run down by Reed, a chance to take the lead. Mullins for the lead. Hey now! 14th lead change in this game. 58-56, UConn.
And you could feel it coming. The turnover after the timeout told the story.
What kind of response? Simpkins, boy, he's getting pushed by Ball. They let him play on.
Good defense down there.
Yeah. 4 on the shot clock. They don't see it. Now he does. Forces, missed iron. That'll be a shot clock violation. A chance for UConn to build on this lead with the crowd amped up.
You could almost feel it. The timeout, then the turnover out of the timeout. Then they come down, they miss a couple of open ones, and now you let Caravan do his thing, and now the crowd is into it. The crowd even knew they stood up right after that timeout to get their Huskies amped up to finish this.
10-0 run by UConn. Demary, high post to Caravan. Reed can't hold it. It's a fastball in close quarters.
Too much heat on it.
15th turnover.
Oh, silly one by Demary. So
just his first.
Now it's Seton has to get recalibrated here. And the way you do that is use some clock, be sharp with your passes.
They had a lot of success in building that 8-point lead. And here's Williams stepping through, draws contact. The putback no good, tip no good by Hines. And Reed comes down with the rebound. 2-point lead under 4:40, coming up on the 4:30 mark here. Mullins shakes free. Down, nice block. That pass by Hines.
Solo Ball was wide open on that left wing. They missed him.
Block, and they let him play. Here's a breakout. Williams, hard to the basket, goes through. Blocked by Caravan. I think the fact that these referees know Danny Hurley, they excuse that last outburst after, and he had a legitimate beef.
But the defense and the block by Alex Caravan, that's so hard to not foul in that situation.
Boy, talking about taking it to traffic. And he scores. Seton McCray. That ends a run of 8 consecutive misses from the field by the Hall. He's got 18.
And those plays normally this time of the game are easy whistles. You're not getting that in this game today. You have to play through contact.
Sure do. Tie ball game. Ball up top. Little short. Reed kept it alive. Ball gets the loose ball down the lane. Left hand. And and he'll shoot 2. Line, he's got 9 points. Crowd on its feet again as we come up on 3:30 to go in regulation. 59-58. Corner jump, wide open. Count it. Knocking it down is Elijah Fisher. 61-59. He's got 10.
Such a luxury to have veterans this time in these type of games. I don't care where they've come from, what schools, what level. These guys are gamers right now for Seton Hall.
Seton Hall 9-8 in the Big East. Here's Caravan in the corner. Ball attacking. How did he get that shot off? Reed. And he puts it back in. Terrace Reed with 9.
Great activity by Terrace Reed to just carve out some space, move around, and go back up with that offensive rebound.
15th time this game has been tied. 2:40 to go.
Sometimes that ball is being driven. You gum it up. You got to move a little bit and give yourself an opportunity to score, if not your teammate.
61 all. Shot clock at 10. Clark penetrate. Traffic taken away by Demary. Numbers. Here's Mullins ahead of the pack. Goes up strong. Can't get it. Tip no good. Caravan with the...
That's not something you can learn, Dave.
63-61. We got a beauty here at Gamble. The Hall hasn't won here since almost to the date back in 2021. Here's Clark. Fisher down the lane, goes against Caravan. Fade away. Got it. Woo! Elijah Fisher with 12 points. And the Hall has tied it at 63.
Elijah Fisher looks like he is at the park. You get him, and he gets you in front of him, and he is going at you. Boy.
Solo ball. Outside Caravan. Caravan drives. Might have got away with a step. Gets it to Reed. Look out. And the lead back to Seton Hall by a point with 1:19 and counting. Man, what a contest. Feb 26 of 21, the last Seton Hall victory here at Gamble. Demary. Mullins. Oh, Fisher cutting him off. Here's Caravan. Gave up his dribble. Gets it back. Solo ball with 4. In trouble in the lane. Lost it. And a foul called. And he replaces solo ball.
Take care of the ball.
Who's your go-to guy right here for Seton Hall?
Same thing, Bud Clark. You got to have these guys, either Williams, Seton McCray, coming off those down screens.
There we go.
Take care of the basketball. Little motion offense.
About a 23-second shot clock differential. Clark almost lost it. Gets deep, too deep. Puts it up. Can't get it. Rebound. Reed with 33 seconds to go.
Foul. You have to foul.
And it looks like they had not fouled. It's unbelievable. What happened?
You have to foul. What are they doing? Oh, my gosh.
They lost. Who can stand up and ring the bell here? There's Clark. 17 seconds to go. Demary's guarding him. He gives a foul. And for UConn, that's just their 4th foul.
Got to be careful if you're fouling like that, though, that they don't bait you into it and the officials think it's a foul. The offensive player initiates it. So be careful. See? That's what he tried to do. He didn't call.